of the most mysterious and dangerous places on planet Earth, the Amazon. I began a 3-month journey, an expedition to the far reaches of Peru. My exploration began in early June. I was there to study the cooking techniques, the culture, and the food that the people in Peru used from the past, present, and future. From what I have found, there was very little documentation. This documentation was not available in any library anywhere in the world. My job as a culinary archaeologist was to push aside the dangers of the Peruvian Amazon, research and film the food and recipes from a world that was disappearing. In almost unbearable heat, my guide Julio took me through many different villages, unknown to scientists before. I had been in places that many whites had not been to before. The fruits and vegetables of the jungle surpassed even my wildest dreams. The most powerful man in the Amazon region is an artist, one of the most well-known artists of the Amazon. His name is Francisco Gripa. Dominating the landscape of a village called Pebas is the Casa de Arte, Francisco Gripa's studio where he creates his paintings. Pebas was originally inhabited by the Pembas Indians. Before the Spaniards arrived, the Pembas Indians totally disappeared. No one to this day knows where they are. The village of Pebas has over 2,000 Indians from 4 different tribes: the Yaguas, the Bora, the Witoto, and the Okaina. 50 years ago, religion came to Pebas. Although most Indians are Catholic, they still practice their ancient beliefs.
Since my arrival here in Pebas, I've met a very special person. He has quickly become one of my best friends. I've only known him about 2 weeks. He is a very, very famous artist. And if you haven't met him, you're going to meet him now because he's a very special person. He's allowed me to use his house as a base of operations before going into the Amazon and visiting with the local Indians. So let's go into the house and meet a really great person by the name of Francisco Gripa.
Francisco draws inspiration from his jungle. Here, the Amazon's most famous painter creates works of art that are collected all over the world. The canvas that he uses is made exclusively by the Boer Indians. The name of the canvas is Chunchama. With over 200 pounds of equipment, I arrived in Peru a short 2 months ago. I met Francisco on the boat, taking him deep into the Amazon. He told me to come and visit him whenever I had a chance. I didn't know that he would soon become a very special friend.
When I was young, I used to fish for catfish in the ponds, freshwater ponds around my house in California. But I've never seen catfish as big as this. These are called tigerfish, but they are related to the catfish. It's a freshwater catfish. There are 5 or 6 different varieties. This particular type of fish can get up to 4 feet long and weigh over 80 pounds to 100 pounds. This thing must put up one hell of a fight. Okay, what are we making today? The name of this?
Gripissimo. Gripissimo fish. Gripissimo steamed fish cooked with beer. Paiche. This is paiche, and this is the doncella. Catfish part. I think you see this is the doncella. See the big difference? And this is the paiche.
So this is hot water.
This is hot water. Just give it a little.
And that's to get some of the strong flavor out?
Exactly. Con correcto.
How long do you just a little
Just a little while.
Just kind of washing it in hot water.
Exactly, that's it.
You're taking all the strong juice out of it.
Exactamente. So that flavor won't come too strong with
Won't be
you.
overbearing.
That's right, correcto. ¿Ya está la cebolla? Vegetable oil, 100%. Non-cholesterol, of course. See how you don't let this thing burn, the garlic, so you just fry it in a little bit of the right timing, and then you just throw a little bit of this in this.
The cumin.
Comino.
Pimiento.
Pimiento. Not too much. Now the tomatoes. I can't do this.
Which that's sweet.
There's the sweet
red
pimento. I will put some drops of lemon in it. See? Just not much. Give it a little flavor.
Color.
Now we keep putting, then we add some beer. See, Cristal beer. Ta. So watch this.
One whole bottle?
No, watch this one.
That's 3/4 of a bottle of beer.
For now. This will be boiled for about 10 to 15 minutes and we'll be ready to have the feast of this fabulous dish.
And the name of the dish again is?
Gripissimo. Allegrato fece gripissimo. Grazie. I hope this is the final product of this exciting dish. And you two as my guests, please enjoy it. This is what is called Gripissimo seafood soup. Alla fricassee. Please enjoy it.
You gonna put lemon on it?
Yes, of course.
Like gold running through my fingers, in front of me was a vast array of chilies. Achiote in its original form. Achiote is used as a coloring for foods and also as paint to paint the faces of Indians for war. This is guava. Guava is an extremely unusual fruit. In a huge seed-like pod is a small white fleshy skin. This skin tastes just like honeydew melon. It is truly incredible. This pile of guava would cost about $1. It is a favorite treat among the children and most of the people in the Amazon region. This is smoked meat from an animal called a sloth. The Bora loved this meat. I tried it, and it wasn't that bad. The oldest Indian dish, suri. Black caimans were also a very dangerous but very common food in the Amazon. This 16-foot anaconda was just killed 5 minutes before my arrival. She said she plans to smoke the meat. This is where your cashew comes from. The bottom part is an edible sweet fruit. The top hard shell contains the cashew. Some of the most dangerous fish are also in the Amazon. Chambita. relative to the piranha. This is also very dangerous, one of the hottest chilies in the Amazon. I was surrounded by a world of foods I'd never seen before. But as a true adventurer, I made sure I tried every single dish. Our kitchens were varied. Here's a typical kitchen in the jungle. Food came in all different sorts of sizes, colors, and shapes. And the people, well, they were truly amazing. Francisco was almost finished with the last of 5 houses that he had been building for 20 years. This was going to be his new art studio, with a tremendous view of the Amazon. Francisco moved here 25 years ago and has been here ever since.
The ultimate studio.
There you have the Amazon River. This is the tributary, which is called Ampillaco. My town, Pebas.
There it is.
And here we are. Now we have a view of different caseríos back here.
It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is a typical rainstorm here in Pebas. This is a good one. This one started about a few seconds ago, and this thing's going to hammer us for, I would say, most of the night.
I would say about 3 hours or so.
3 or 4 hours, it's going to hammer us. Today we're going to prepare another typical Amazonian dish that's very typical here in the area of Pebas and the local Indian tribes. That dish is considered a great delicacy here in the area, and it's a freshwater turtle. This turtle here is approximately 50-55 pounds. It's still alive, and Mrs. Shirley Gripa is going to prepare it a special way that is typical of this region. So let's watch and see how she does this particular dish.
This dish is also a very, very old Indian dish. It is made from a freshwater turtle. It is called zarapatera. It is very simple. You must remove all of the meat from the shell. The shell, which is actually the cooking vessel, must be completely cleaned. A fire is built. The Indians utilized turtles for as long as the Indians could remember. It was very important to them in their life in the Amazon. Here, for the first time, I was going to try a traditional Indian dish. Leaving some of the meat and fat inside the shell, they added salt and Shirley prepared banana, scraped banana. The banana was made into a dough-like consistency and pressed into shape around the outside of the shell. The banana serves as a dam to keep all of the juices and the liquids in the shell while it's being cooked in the shell.
Okay, you guys there in television that you're watching this show, I think you're gonna have a treat. I'm sorry that you won't be able to taste it, but this is one of the top dishes that are prepared in the jungles because it takes so much work, and this turtle is one of the is like you will consider it filet mignon in meat. Is prepared in such a way that that by the end of it you end up licking your fingers of being so good.
So what she's doing is she's adding water to the green bananas, which is the same bananas that was used to surround the shell. And she's going to add this mixture, this paste-like mixture, to the hot water, which we have here on the stove, which has got the meat inside. She's going to stir it and make it kind of thick, and she's going to add the meat, the banana, and everything that's here with a few condiments. What pimiento? That's pepper. And pepper and cumin. She's going to take all of the whole mixture with the meat and the banana, and she's going to add it to the shell of the turtle, which has all the fat in it. Okay, go ahead.
Shirley Gripa then adds oil, cumin, salt and pepper, and of course turmeric. She heats up the oil and then later adds a little bit of garlic, fresh garlic. The turmeric, the garlic, and all the seasonings not only help to color the soup, but also give it immense flavor.
Ah, bonita.
Sí. Es el olor.
She then adds the complete mixture to the preheated turtle shell. The turtle shell must be heated exactly the right temperature or the shell will crack. This dish is one of the few surviving original dishes from the Indians of this region. For Francisco, one of the hardest working painters in the Amazon, this dish is a rare treat. The final touches for this dish is sweet red pepper and cilantro, giving it color and flavor. From what I gathered, this recipe is well over 350 years old. This dish predates the Spaniards.
Prepare.
Okay, guys, what you see is what I get, not what you get. I'm sorry, but so that Nick can eat comfortably without thinking about his filming and whatsoever, because this is delicious. And to tell you the truth, you have to eat this without being disturbed. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy his show. Thank you.
And what about the Indians? I have entered their world. Reluctantly, in many cases, they let me in. Ever suspicious of the white man, they opened up when they soon realized that my needs were simple: to record and document how they survived, how they prepared their food, what kind of food they ate. modern man has brought their religion and many things to the Indians. Would there be enough time for me to document everything I possibly could before it disappeared?
From here we go to other villages deep in the Amazon. Hopefully we'll be safe. Hopefully things will be okay, but you never know here in the Amazon. I want to thank you for joining me here on the Exotic Kitchen. Until next time, I'll see you in another exotic country. Thanks for watching the show. See you later.